She was like, "Are you in this new Spider-Man film?" And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
When it comes to keeping a secret, Andrew Garfield's lips are permanently sealed, even when it comes to his former co-star and ex-girlfriend Emma Stone. On the latest episode of Josh Horowitz's Happy Sad Confused podcast, Andrew opened up about returning to his past role of Peter Parker / Spider-Man alongside Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland in Spider-Man No Way Home. During the chat, Andrew spilled the deets on keeping this secret from Emma, who once starred as Peter's love interest Gwen Stacy in the Amazing Spider-Man films.
Emma kept on texting me and she was like, "Are you in this new Spider-Man film?" And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
And even though Emma kept insisting Andrew tell her,
She was like, "Shut up, just tell me." I'm like, "I honestly don't know what." I kept it going even with her.
he still managed to keep his lips sealed, which is pretty impressive.
To the end, you never admitted to Emma?
No. And then she saw it. She was like, "You're a jerk."
So what we and the bigwigs over at Marvel are learning here is that Andrew will take a secret to the grave, and that he's basically the best person to tell secrets to. But even though he played the role of secret keeper well, Andrew did share in a recent interview with The Wrap that it was a super stressful experience for him. He said, "There were moments where I was like, God, I hate lying. I don't like to lie and I'm not a good liar, but I kept framing it as a game and I kept imagining myself purely as a fan of that character, which is not hard to do." Anyway, the other biggest takeaway from Andrew's podcast appearance is that he and Emma still keep in touch, and we just love that. The two actually dated for 4 years after they met on the set of the Amazing Spider-Man films, and after officially breaking up in 2015, they stayed friends over the years. In fact, Andrew even gave Emma a standing ovation when she won her first Golden Globe in 2017. That same year, Andrew made an appearance on Vanity Fair's Little Gold Men podcast and opened up about how he continues to support her, even after their breakup. He said, "I'm her biggest fan as an artist. I'm constantly inspired by her work. I'm constantly inspired by how she handles and holds herself. So for me, it's been bliss to be able to watch her success and watch her bloom into the actress she is." Andrew continued on to say, "We care about each other so much, and that's a given. That's kind of this unconditional thing. There's so much between us and so much respect. It's also been wonderful to have that kind of support for each other." Aw, supportive and friendly exes? We love to see it. For more Spider-Man related news, click right over here for another clever news video, then hit up those comments and let us know all your thoughts on Andrew's cameo in Spider-Man No Way Home. For now, I'm your host, Carly Henderson. Come say hey on Instagram at @CarlyHenderson_, and I'll see you soon.